But Fanny memorizes it by doing like 1, 2, 3, 4.
I keep hearing about this Fanny dude. I've never met him.
Dude, it's a girl. It's a Ming's girlfriend. Yo, what up, Tom?
What's going on, Betty?
Say Benny.
So I got robbed at. No, I said buddy.
Oh, buddy, you got robbed
I got robbed at the block yesterday.
by Saints.
Surprisingly, not the Saints. It was Hades.
What the?
So listen to this, okay? I'm just selling, minding my own business in the cubby. I have no idea you guys even beefing the Saints at this point. I woke up mad late last night, right? So I'm just selling. All of a sudden, 6 fucking Saints rush the cubby.
Oh, where y'all at?
Banks, all that
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Hold me up. They're like, "Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck do you roll with?" I'm like, "I don't roll with nobody. I sell it for the besties." So obviously, you guys are fucking beefing
Where's
them.
everyone
I'm
else?
like,
Where's
I didn't hear
Vidal?
nothing.
Where's
They robbed me. I
Rita?
guess I get it. You know, it is what this
Maynard?
type shit, right? And they're like, "Oh, okay, you're pretty cool, bro. You know, we're not gonna rob you." They left me. They took a couple cars from the thing, and they left, right?
I see a
Like
bald
literally
person.
2 seconds later, two random dudes like walk into the cubby with like a microphone and a boom and a camera, and they're like, "Oh, this is Slime News." Like they're not flagged up, nothing, right? "Oh, this is Slime News reporting for this or some shit," and they're like, "Who are you? And do you roll with the besties?" I was like, "No, I don't roll with the besties," and they're like, "Oh, do you sell drugs for the?" Or the CG used to hold down this cubby notoriously. Now we hear that the besties hold this down, and they're like recording me while this is happening, right? They're like,
going on,
"Do you
fellas?
sell drugs
I'm on the
for
phone,
the
Zach.
besties?" They're like, "Do you sell drugs for the
yeah, I have
besties and
eyes, I
push
could
for them?"
see that.
And I was like, "No, I just hang out in the cubby, and sometimes they let me, you know, wash the fucking cars, and I get to look at the cars and just hang out, you know." And they're like, "Oh, okay, so why did you let if you wash the cars and you take care of the cars, why did you just let the Saints come in here and fucking take 3 cars? This is what we call a pussy or some shit." And he starts clowning me, calling me like a bitch or some shit. Again, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is, so I just stab the microphone guy, and I tell the guy with the camera, I'm like, "Grab your guy with the camera and get the fuck out of here," right? So I start like walking back to my corner to sell. Buddy with the fucking camera puts his camera down, walks into the other corner, and pulls his Glock out, shoots me in the head. I'm like, "Okay, listen, cause and reaction, okay? He's you know, he's protecting his boy." I'm like, "Okay, I got shot for that. Okay, cool." My problem is after he pocket wipes me. That's my problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how these motherfuckers have the balls to come to the block and just pocket wipe me on your guys'. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it.
And that was Hades?
And that was Hades. So after they, okay, so the story's not done.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, exactly what I said to you. Cause and reaction. I'm like, just get your boy and get the fuck out of here, and nothing will be, you know, and we're fine. Like, you know what I mean? And we're fine. And they're like, "Oh, what do you mean we're fine? What the fuck are you gonna do?" I'm like, "Well, like, I'm just gonna tell the besties that you came and shot me on the block." And they're like, "Oh, you're gonna get the besties. What the fuck are the besties gonna do?" Da 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 da. They start laughing about you guys, saying like, "Oh, I'm friends with the besties. You're just seller number 7. They're not gonna do fucking shit." And I'm like, "Okay, if I'm seller number 7, just leave me on the floor here and, you know, leave me the fuck alone, bro." And they're just standing around, still calling me a bitch and clowning me. They put me in the car. They drive me around for like fucking 20 minutes trying to call one of you guys to figure out who I am, because they're terrified that it was an actual bestie once I said that. You know what I mean? Because I was like, "Yeah, figure it out. I don't roll with nobody. Don't fucking worry about it." And then they're just like, "So why are you saying that? Like, who are you? Who are you?" Like, they were like scared like I was somebody, right? So once they figured out, they called Poe, and Poe said I was a seller. And they figured out like I was a nobody. They started like, you know, clowning again. "Oh, seller number fucking 7. The besties aren't gonna do shit for you." Like, so they just threw me on the fucking side of the fucking road, like under a bridge, and I got picked up by fucking EMS. Like, literally called the EMS. They came and picked me up. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
And I'm just saying, like I said, the whole shooting me in the head, not mad about, because apparently they're a gang and I stabbed a gang member. Cool. Cause and reaction, right? the wipe of the pockets is.
What did
just,
they
like,
take?
You know what I mean? 6K dirty, 100 bags of weed, lockpick, and then just food and bullshit.
Say like 10, 15K worth of stuff, a lockpick.
Yeah, 10, 15K. Yeah, it's just like. And the funny thing is, like, when I stabbed the guy, like, apparently this guy's name is Benji or some shit.
Oh, Benji
The one I
Ramos?
stabbed. Yeah, so that's the guy I stabbed. And when I stabbed him, bro, like, he was laughing his fucking ass off, like, oh, first time on Slime News that I got stabbed and all this shit. And then I got shot in the head, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking down. And, like, you know what I mean? We were, like, making a fucking news scene out of it, right? And it's just, like, his little friend in the corner got emotional. And
Do you know who the friend is?
Decided, no fucking idea. He had, like pretty boy hair. I don't know how to describe him. No fucking idea. And like I said, the guy in the corner shot me in the fucking head, and then it just turned into like a serious fucking like, oh, now I'm robbing you, and who the fuck do you think you are, and shit. And it was just like, bro, why were you even here in the first place? Why are you walking into the Besties Cubby as another gang, approaching a seller, trying to get me to say I sell for them on fucking, you know what I mean? All what they did was unnecessary. And I just like, you know, played with it. And then, yeah, ended up getting fucking pocket wiped. So, like I said to Poe, like, you know, I would like for you guys to get my shit back and then, you know, squash it. But if not, like, I'm just going to go fucking, I'm going to go balls to the wall against these motherfuckers. I don't give a shit, bro.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's just clear something up.
Mm-hmm.
You're seller number 1.
That's what I was saying in my head. I was like, I'm so bro, and like I said, even bro, they took me like on a little ride after I stabbed him, and then he came back for a second interview while I was on the ground.
What
and
the
I gave him the
fuck?
best. I gave him the best second interview. I think I was like, my toe. They took my shoes. I was like, my toes are cold. I was like, I'm sorry for stabbing him. You know what I mean? I was just like acting like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I was giving him a goddamn good interview, and I got pocket wiped for it, and I'm fucking upset.
All right, I'll I mean, you might need to repeat that story to Forehead when he wakes up, but look, we'll see if we can get your stuff back. Well, we probably will, considering they did it on our turf.
Okay. I appreciate you. I'll
All
follow
right.
you to bed.
Talk to you soon.
Hold on. About the Saints Sword, do I sell it's not in the cubby, I guess? How long is this gonna go on for?
Yeah, sell safely. We don't know how long it's gonna go on. Well, none of them are awake right now, but they might be later.
Bro, when they rushed the cubby, I was like, oh, they're just stealing cars. Like,
What
you
y'all
guys
doing?
steal their cars and shit. And then they had like fucking extendos and shit. I was like, nah. So yeah, you guys are actually beefing, yeah?
Oh yeah, we're beefing.
Oh, okay.
We are at war.
Okay. All right, buddy. Call you later.
Yeah, let me know if you know anything, see anything.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. Peace.